Oh yes, yo Chicken Bros, what's up? It's your boy Smiler coming at you with a brand new video. And I'm here today to talk to you guys about a new game in development that I have had my eye on for quite some time. But first, if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, hit that bell, make it ring a ding ding. And with all that being said, let's get into today's video now, shall we? So for those who don't know, I am a gaming news commentator mainly. That is my biggest move and biggest thing I do. So, frankly, I will go around looking at new games in development to see if anything catches my eye. And a few weeks back, I saw this game called Hell Is Us that looked really enjoyable, in my humble opinion. It seems to play like the Call of Duty game, where you are a top-down shooter, the arcade version with the big gorilla and everything, if you catch my drift. But if you can't, I have gotten a small clip of the release date trailer to show you, and then I will go on from there. Let's roll the tape. So yes, as you can see, it is basically a horror-themed game with top-down, shoot-'em-up style. Now, I am already biased as I enjoy shoot-'em-ups quite a bit. Especially in the old 2D top-down style, those are some of my favorite games. So, I must say that my opinion may be a bit biased here. But adding that with the co-op sounds amazing. My question is, because I haven't seen much on it yet, is what all is going on here with the lore? And maybe it's a lot deeper than I can even tell, but from what I read, it is an introvert who doesn't want to leave his house, but after a mysterious plant entered his house, he has to find answers. Now, I don't know how accurate this is or anything, as I am only reading based off of said article. But it looks promising. I mean, heck, I would probably do a video or two with it if it were free off the bat. If not, I'll save up and do it at some point. It looks very cool, though. I have to say I love the indie developer-like style. I think this is an indie developer, anywho. So I guess it makes sense. But overall, my first question, how will it go in the first few days? That's going to be the biggest part, biggest issue. He's got the marketing down. The marketing is just chef's kiss perfect. I am not here to sponsor this game, but I must say, the fact that it was so easy to find, especially for a guy who is normally just surfing through IGN, Game Rant, things of that nature, to see what's going on, the fact that it was there is very good for business. If I were to make a game, I would want to have IGN covering it, or say Game Rant, Otaku, if applicable. You get my point. I would want all the news covering it. So that was a good move. But will the game play good? That's the only problem. A lot of the time, top-down shooters are hit or miss. Either it's way too easy, or it's a bullet hell, such as Enter the Gungeon, which is fine. I can enjoy something like that. It's not a horrible game, but If it becomes that and that's not what you want it to be, that's going to be a problem. So, where are they going with all of this? Now, I must mention this is still semi-early development, so I don't have all of the answers. But as I saw this, and saw the concept of a multiplayer sort of game like this, with the horror indie developer style, it's just too good not to at least come by and give you guys an early update. And if you want me to, I will be updating you guys along the way on this game. I mean, it looks solid. The only thing I'm worried about is the play. There's a lot you gotta get right in any game development, but especially in a game like this, where you gotta make sure you got the guns good and balanced, where the enemies aren't super overpowered, because believe me, it's really easy in a game like this. There's a lot of work that's going to have to go into this, and I hope they can do it. They have set the release date, and I am basically counting down the days, because I am super excited to try this game. But, the major question I've always had with these stuff is still very important. What will be the next move as well? That's the next major question. What is the next move? You could take this game and put it live service, or you could take this game and make it a single experience kind of game. Now, the difference between the two would be jarring, as one would give you microtransactions and money for a long time. It all comes down to, is this the only game this company wants to work on for the next 10-20 years? That's what it all comes down to. A live service game is going to take a lot of work, without a shadow of a doubt. And if they're not willing to do that, then they ain't going to do it. But if they do, there's a lot of uniqueness they could add, like a survival feature with a hunger bar, thirst bar, add in food and water you have to scavenge while you're playing, and you could trade it in with other players. I mean, there's some good stuff you could do if you made it live service, but it depends on how good the story is, would determine on how I feel about making it live service. If this man has one that would give MatPat some good dreams at night, then I would say, don't make it live service. Of course, I don't know the full story. Not yet, at least. Do I hope MatPat would make a theory? As of right now, I don't know. The game looks promising, like I said. The gameplay loop looks decent. Everything about it looks like a solid game. The only question I have is, can this guy pull it together and put the finishing bow? And what is he going to do afterwards? Those are my only two questions that I hope will have positive answers. If they don't, then, well, it's just another sad indie game gone down the road. But, you know, I have hope for this one. Anywho, I do want to mention before I head out, a huge thank you to everyone who's been helping me out these past few days. I have been making some renovations to my Discord, too many other things, and just having the help really does mean the world to me. Thank you guys. But with all that being said, Yo Man Smile is over and out. Peace.